Hello, everybody. Much better. Oh my gosh. Hello, anyone. If you're in the chats there. Oh. I gotta get some stuff together here. Oh, hello. What am I doing with this? Hey, Pat, how you doing? Hope you're having a pleasant day. Thus far, I managed to work out and wake up and get breakfast. Now I'm here, so I call that pleasant day thus far. How about yourself? How's your day going thus far? Whew. Oh, man. Sorry, it's still sweating from this workout here. It was a good one. What have you been doing with your day? Let's see. I got all sorts of stuff sitting here. I'm trying to figure out. Y'all, today I'm going to get this room together. I swear. Hey, Deidre, how you doing? How's your day going? Listen, try here, y'all. Top of the morning to you. What is that? Is that British or is that Scottish? I don't know why I just thought of that. Good afternoon to you, Pat. Yes, it is Pat. It is evening time in Pat. Or I guess afternoon. No, it'll be evening because it's like 4:00, right? I'm drinking some licorice tea here, by the way, in case y'all interested. It is delicious. It's kind of has like a natural sweetness to it, but no calories. That is awesome. I'm not too bad. Sorting out family business. Oh, yeah, I know you said you had a few of those. Sorry to hear. Yeah, it's one of those life cycle things, unfortunately. I hope it all goes well. I know that's a trying time trying to get that type stuff together, especially not only just the incidents, but also kind of working everybody together. I know that could be a chore. Sorry for your loss. Yeah, exactly. No fun at all, at all, at all. It's one of those things we don't want to think about, but we won't harp on that. All right. So what are y'all going to be up? Oh, hi, Mom, by the way. Mom's in the chats. How you doing? I hope everything's well. I know you were handling some business when I tried to call you a little while ago. So what is everybody going to be reading or doing or whatnot today? Deidre is 4 p.m., but good otherwise. Thanks. There we go. Yeah, I think Deidre and I, we're on the same time zone, right? 11 a.m. 11:03 to be exact. So I'm just taking off some fingernail polish here, y'all. This is it. I think I've shown y'all this before. It's a natural. Hold on, let me just get the box. If you want a natural alternative to fingernail polish, this stuff is amazing. And it doesn't really smell. It's kind of like an oil. It comes right off. Got to get some nails on today, y'all. Hey, Kiana, how you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Courtney's mom. Mom calls me all the time and tells me what she's reading. I keep telling her we need to do a buddy read, but she called me this morning and said that she had a book she was waiting to start on the sprints. So that would be good. Yes, it's Irish. There you go, top of the morning. There you go. Did I say something different? Did I say top of the morning? I probably said something else. Top of the morning, I'll tell you. Well, I guess it's the bottom of the morning for me, though, so I'm still wrong. Condolences. Everybody's thinking of you, Pat. Hey, Alan, how you doing? I am so sorry I missed your live yesterday. It just was not a good day for me. I had to work part of the day. I got busy with some stuff around the house, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. At least my bathroom's clean. There we go. Filling in oh no! So I'm rereading a favorite from a couple of years ago, Switch Back to Africa Risen. Oh, no, you got this slump going on now. Oh, oh. I think I'm going to slow down my reading too because I don't want to get into a slump. Right now, I'm still enjoying my reading, trying to change up my channel and some things I want to do. So I think that would be good to slow down some of my reading too. But I hope you don't have a slump coming on too bad. I saw your video the other day. You said you took what did you say? You took 2-3 months to read The Undead Truth of Us? Girl. I know how it is though. You got other stuff going on. So I hope that you're able to get it together. But do what you gotta do. Scottish. Oh, my bad. I don't know what's going on. I have like foggy brain, y'all. Sometimes I say stuff and I have no idea what I say. I'm telling you, I don't know. I think I'm getting too old. Maybe it means I'm talking too much too. Hello, Jessica. Hi. So Alan. Pat Slente. Whew. I don't know that one. Hey, Alan, did you get all your stuff figured out with Matt? Hey, Jessica. Hey, Jigra, how you doing? Hello. Ireland rules. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Alan is part Irish. Yes. Still reading Fatty Boom Boom. I remember you were talking about that. Memoir. Wasn't it a memoir about, I guess, a woman that used to be fat or a family fat shamed her or something? Fatty Boom Boom. Oh my gosh. That's an awesome title. I just can't get over it. Oh, y'all, this stuff is amazing. Look, I got all this blue fingernail polish off with just us talking. With just these 2 little pads, too. And they're tiny. I'm telling y'all. If y'all like to just paint your nails, this stuff is amazing. Be eternally you. Eternal. I'm not getting paid. I just like to tell y'all good products I got. But good alternative to those other chemically things. I don't even need this 3rd pad I took out. So I'm going to put that back. Oh my God. Y'all, these allergies have just been getting to me. I've been like twitchy and my eyes are watering and sniffling for like the last week. I don't know what's going on. Ugh. I'm trying to get on with the Luminaires. Is it good? Very slow physically reading audiobook for it, was several months behind the hardback release, so I kept going back to the library. Yeah, that's true. If you don't have that time, then you definitely got to return it because the library is like, we want our stuff back. I actually got for the N.K. Jemisin read along, which I am continuing, by the way, for the Broken Kingdom. I have the first book, which is mine, and then I have the 2nd and the 3rd book I requested. But I think since the 3rd book we're not reading till March, I am going to return because even if I keep up with the renewals, then I still would have to return it right before the show. And I don't want to do that. So I think I'm going to return it for a week or 2 and then pick it back up and get on the queue because it took me longer to get that book than the other ones. So do what you got to do. Yeah. That book, I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to let that one go. But that book was okay. It just wasn't what I thought. But I physically read it too. I didn't get an audio. Eyes are playing up, so reading is a bit slow at the moment and the concentration is off. That's true. That is definitely true. Audiobooks may help you a little bit in that, but yeah, when your mind wanders, yeah. Sometimes it's good to take a bit of a break, so don't feel like you have to be reading, y'all. Slante, cheers. Oh, I did not know that. Okay. Slante. I know I didn't say that right. Hey, Jigra. Let's hope you're doing well. Oh, yeah, we haven't discussed your back lately. How's that going? Is it better? Yes, that's it. Okay. I like to paint my left pinky finger red like the magician pen and pill antenna. I didn't know they did that. They got a little edge to them, huh? Hello, Robin. How are you doing? Welcome. What are you reading? Hello. So what is everybody reading? Okay. during this first sprint while I get it together. I'm gonna revamp this room just a little bit. Just a little bit, little bit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I am these allergies. I feel like I'm just irritated with myself. Uh, what is this going on? Sorry, just moving some books around. I got too many things up here. I feel like as chaotic as everything is, I still at least got what I needed to get done today thus far. So can't be mad at that. Reading the love stories of W.E.B. Du Bois, slow reading it a little every day. I'll pick up Golden Sun after I finish today's reading. Golden Sun. Ooh, what is Golden Sun? I've heard of W.E.B. Du Bois. I know he's a Black author. I have not read anything by him. I know he's a classic. What type of writing does he normally do? Like, is it romance? Hey, Pat. I'm started Ride Baby. Bow ties and books sold me on it, and I can't wait to jump in. Hey, bam! I'll be reading that too. not today, but I shall be getting to it. So we'll be in the same boat. So let me know how you like it here, okay? My allergies are off the chain in the AM. Mine are year round. I think it's something in this air, or maybe I need to clean my house, which is what I've been attempting to do. But yeah, I just feel like my eyes have just been watering. I don't know what's going on. My back is a little better. My hip. Oh, I'm out now. I am now out until March, waiting for my MRI appointment. Ooh, I hope that don't take that long. Is this paid leave? I think we've discussed this, but if it's paid leave, girl, take your time and enjoy being out, okay? I know it's not good to have your back and your body all out of whack, but you know what? We work all our life, so slow down. Slow down if you have to, you know? I'm going to read a little bit of Blackmail and Bibinka and maybe answer some work emails. Leave that work. Okay. Is Blackmail and Bibinka good? Wow, Jigger, read it last year. Really enjoyed it. Yet it is better to slow read it. Yes, definitely slow read and enjoy. I hear it's pretty thick, though, that book. Bunch of different stories. Bam. Okay. Alan is enjoying his day. Alan, stay off of YouTube. Good thoughts your way. Definitely good thoughts. All right, y'all. Let's see. What am I gonna do? All right, I'm going to get some stuff together in this first sprint. I'm gonna jump into it because I'm sweating. I'm going to I need to get a day off soon. Horrible caller. Ooh, okay, hold up. Let's get into this caller before we go. We got a little time. I want to know what this caller was saying. Let us in. Yeah, and definitely take a day off. Sometimes you need that time to detox from other people. So ain't gonna be mad at that. Reading Someday Maybe by Onyi Nwambaneli. Ooh. Oh, hi, Scorpio. I'm sorry, I didn't look. Oh, I think you changed your profile, right? Your profile picture. So what is that about? Someday, maybe. Hey, Tina. Oh, I love everybody's jumping in. How y'all doing? Nice, strong couple. Yes. There you go. Strong. Although I will say this, licorice tea isn't that strong, but it's nice and flavorful by itself. I don't have to put any sugar. I'm not a big fan of putting sugar in teas anyway, but I don't have anything in it, and that's not lacking. It actually tastes kind of sweet because of just that flavor hits the back of your tongue. And I'm not a big fan of black licorice. However, I hear this tea has a lot of antioxidants in it, and also it kind of gives you a sweet flavor without being overpowering. Flipped for Murder by Maddie Day and The Walls Between Us, Volume 1. Flip for murder sounds like a cozy. Is that a cozy? Hello. Rude, but needed to follow the chain of command to get her issue resolved. Yeah, you gotta put that chick in her place. I don't like rude folks. Nope, nope, nope. Should have transferred her to the wrong department. They're like, oops, my bad. Oh my god, my bad. Okay, y'all. Let's get through these and I'm gonna go just prep. New year and new pick. Nothing wrong with that. I probably need to do it too, but probably won't. That. Oh, it's good. Sitting outside crocheting my dog a sweater. Where are you at that you can sit outside? I like you got crochet skills too. Shay with the hobbies has a good crochet skill as well. Hello, Destiny. Listening to Winter Kill and working on my diamond painting. Oh, still at it, right? Hello, hello, hello. Pretty good, pretty good. Boyd's Coffee from Portland, Oregon. We have the best coffee. Some people may beg to differ, Alan. Some people are partial. Although I will say I would stay clear of Starbucks. Maybe not. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Starbucks and spending all the money, although I did get a free gift card the other day, so I'm going to be going soon. However, the last time I went there, you know how they have their little what's that, the pastry case? I saw flies floating all up in there, so I would recommend not buying from there. I mean, they might be old and that might not be ones that they sell, but it just was gross. Wanted me to transfer to my supervisor who was gone for the day and had nothing to do with her case. It's always people trying to tell you how to do your job, right? Flip for murders. Yep. Oh, there you go. Those cozies have those titles I love. Yeah. I transfer, though, to somebody else. Make her waste her time. That sounds so bad, right? Oh, my God. I'm always trying to be helpful, but don't piss me off. I'm nice until you're not nice to me. Lucky dog. I know. Isn't that awesome? I just want to know where you're at that is warm, that you can sit outside. 1800s, born in Massachusetts, educated himself, became an activist. This book isn't written by him. It's about a Black family and its history. It can be intense. Okay. That's the one thing that I hear about him. I know he's written a few things and stuff, but I've heard of the love stories of W.E.B. Du Bois, but I never looked up anything else by him. So that could be on my docket at some point. Trying to get to know some things I didn't learn before, right? 100%. Oh, Kentucky. 50, yeah, 54. I'm trying to imagine 54. I'm staying in New Jersey. 54, 50, 60s to me is not as cold as it used to be. However, comfortably sitting out, I don't know. But if you're in direct sunlight, it might not be that bad. I don't know what your setup is, but 54 is better than, I don't even know how what temperature it is today, but it's cold. This week's been oddly warm. Oh. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, madam. Currently reading Black God's Drums by Peter Jelly Clark. I have not read Black God's Drums. I did Ring Shout, and that was very intense and awesome. So how is Black God's Drums? Library, by the way, what is your, hold up, I did write down your name. I'm sorry. I was going to ask you what your name is. Shalandra, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Library Without Borders. Everybody's saying hi, Shalandra. I'm in Alabama and it's 58. Have all my windows open and enjoying the birds and blue skies. Oh, look at you. Okay. I'm glad people are having good weather. Okay. Out here it is, I didn't even check the temperature. I just know it's cold. I don't plan on leaving the house today at all. I was going to go to the library, but it's not worth it. I'm going tomorrow. I'm meeting friends for happy hour tomorrow. So you know what? I'm going to just swing by the library before. So I'm holding in until then. So, but it is good, y'all. When the weather gets warm, open those windows. Let some of those allergens in and out. Okay. What's the weather like, Courtney? It's quite nippy cold in here. Yes, it is. I have not checked the temperature. I have no idea. I just know it's cold. It's probably, I don't know. It was in the 20s the other day. Paid leave out the day after Thanksgiving. I'm over it. The love stories are not written by. Oh, okay. See, I need to do my research. I'm not gonna talk about I mean anything I know about him. I just know that name, and that somebody was talking about an author and reading books. So okay. All right. 51 in Portland, got one window open, not too bad. Alabama getaway. Library for this. Yes, yes, yeah. Don't let them sing your books back, y'all. Go pick them suckers up. Oh, let me get a timer. I'm about to flip over here. Didn't even get a timer together. Yeah, y'all. Don't let them sing your books back because they definitely will. It sucks that they don't even tell you sometimes that you have books on hold. I'm like, what the hell? What? Let's see. I'm just getting my timer together here. Oh, my eyes are both leaking. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. I found a timer here. How about 45 minutes? Y'all gonna be okay with 45 minutes? Let me see. Uh, let's see. 57 and windy. Y'all got me wanting to check my temperature. Let me see what it is here where I'm at. Let's see. If I can spell weather correctly. It says it is 39 degrees Fahrenheit here, aka cold. I don't know about that. Unseasonably warm and sunny, usually colder and freezing rain. I think this winter overall has been unseasonably. Excuse me. Oh my god. Oh, I think this whole. Oh my! I got my fan on. I forgot. Okay, I'm back. I think overall, this entire winter has been unseasonably warm. Like, this is February and almost I'll still call it beginning of February. And we have not had snow. Like, we had some snow flurries once. I mean, I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like, what's going on? You know how they were saying El Nino back in the day? I just feel like at some point you're going to get slammed to make up for it. But maybe that's my paranoid thinking. But yes, it has been definitely warmer. But I think in the last like few days it's been cold, but it definitely could be colder. So, okay, off to the library. Get your books, Alan. Get your books. Good with 45. That's good. Oh, awesome. Everybody's saying yes. Hydrate, even if it's just a cup of tea. Can you? Yeah. Yeah, return my books. I got one you got to pick up too. I need to get caught up on the luminaries. Okay. Well, we're going to all get some reading. There we go. There you go. Scorpios also got that same time. Yeah. I have to get my hold from the library. Oh, everybody got stuff we got to pick up from the library. Okay. Okay, well, take this time to read, pick up your holds. How about you look on your library app and see what you can request again, too, so you can get some more books. I know these allergies are not my friend, y'all. Let me see if I can put this up here because I definitely want to get a few things done. Let's see. Smash the button. Thank you. Watching meteorologists say the weather pattern has shifted, bringing colder weather south and warmer weather north. Probably going to stay this way for a while. Really? Oh, hey, mama. My mom's from Texas. Mama, you better be listening to what she's saying. It's going to be colder there. Now you get to see what it feels like here. Listening to The House of Eve by Sadeka Johnson. I've never heard of The House of Eve. Let me know what that's about. Okay, y'all, let's get to a sprint. Otherwise, I am never going to get out of here. Let me know. The Yellow Wife was good, but so sad. Ooh, don't want sad books. I want a book that Is relatable but has some magical elements. That's my thing. All right, y'all, let's do a sprint. And 45. Happy reading. How did your reading go? Did you? Sweater. Let me get this out of here. Sorry, I'm looking for something. Hold up. Okay. How far did y'all get? As you can see, I kind of spruced up a little bit more. Whew, I needed that Gunzoon tight. A Gunzoon, I can't say it right. Gazoondite, Alan. It's been sneezing all over the place. Okay, we talked about the yellow white. Happy Black History Month. Yes, it has been a nice month thus far. Hey, Kenny, how you doing? Get your book. What are you reading in your book? Hello, Kenny. Oh my God. Hello. Pat Queen side piece is coming by way this week. The Queen side piece is coming by. What does that mean? Oh, it's worse than when James Patterson showed up in Shrewsbury. Oh, what's going on in the UK? Hello. Okay, so to your previous question, I picked it up because I had mention of African mythology, the Haitian Revolution, mixed with the British and the French influence founded. Ooh, okay, that's a lot going on in one book. Sounds very significant. Are you enjoying it? Hello, Nell. How are you doing today, lady? Hello. Hi, Toya. Hello. Blessings, everyone. Oh, by the way, I looked up W.E. Du Bois. I was completely off. I'm still learning, but I looked him up. Apparently, he was the first Black person, African American, to go to Harvard. Oh, hold on. No, is it to get a degree from Harvard or to earn a PhD from Harvard? That is interesting. And the love stories, I guess, is just talking about a Black family from slave times and whatnot and forward. So completely off. Someone had told me that it was a collection of short stories of the love stories of W.E.B. Du Bois. So yes. See, that's why you need to do your research, y'all. Do your research. So thank y'all for letting me or inspiring me to look that up a little bit more. Blessings, Mayama. Oh, hey, Mayama. I'm sorry, I totally bypassed you. How you doing? What are you reading? 48 pages into the Luminaires. Okay, keep going. How big is that book? Pat. Now I'm off to the America. Okay. Hey, you know what? If you need it, you need it. Okay. At least it's legal. We actually have dispensaries legal here in New Jersey as well for medical and recreational use. I do not partake, but I know several people that do. So to each his own. Just take care of yourself. Okay. 46 pages in. Okay. That's going through. Baldwin's Nobody Knows My Name. Ooh, what is that about? I have heard of James Baldwin, but he's another author I have not looked up. At least I'm thinking we're talking about James Baldwin, right? Toya coming in late, read 19 pages. Nothing wrong with that. I haven't read anything. I got this done and I'm going to do my nails. So after that, I plan to read The Deep by Alma Katsu and God Help the Child by Toni Morrison. Ooh, you got some few books going on. I'm glad you said Alma Katsu because I was thinking Rivers Solomon. It's going great. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, y'all. I need to get these allergies cleared up before my happy hour tomorrow because I am so not trying to cancel that. Sorry. Flipped for murder. Ooh, don't get involved in that murder. I'm going to keep reading through the break because the book is very interesting. Okay, keep going. I do that all the time on the other sprints. We're not going to talk too long because I need to get some reading done and I got a few other things. So keep reading. Yeah. Alan, stop showing off. It's not legal. Oh! At some point, it will be, at least in the U.S. So, Oh, okay. I'm gonna let you have that book, Alan. 804 pages. Second book of essays. Okay. Here Comes the Sun by Nicole Dennis Ben. It's really good. What is Here Comes the Sun about? Courtney and friends. Hello, Kim. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome this afternoon now. At least here it's 12:15. What was the sci-fi series you talked about in your Super Bowl video? Not Hitchhiker's Guide, the other one. I think you said it wasn't available in the UK. Ooh, I need to go check out that video. It's not coming to the top of my head this far. I'm behind in some booktube, y'all, but I'm gonna look at y'all videos, okay? What is it wrong? This is a fan. You know me, I love my fans, especially with these allergies. My eyes keep watering and I keep like sweating. So I'm a mess. I talk about sweating way too much, y'all, but it is a fan. Keeps me from having to hold a fan. Although I still have this one too as a backup. I have a lot. It's not here. I have another neck fan too. It's pink. I take Claritin. Morning's bad for me. I'm good. No sneezing. I take Claritin and it does not work as much as it used to. So I feel like I'm just kind of stuck. Children of Time series by Adrian Tchaikovsky. Ooh, is that good? Children of Time series. What's is that a fantasy? Bless you, Courtney. Hope all this. I hope so too. I just think I have a bunch of allergens around. This room right here I filmed in it's an extra bedroom. So I think that maybe it's just something with the carpet or whatnot. In this particular room, but I also have pets. And you know, they're nasty little creatures like children. So there's no telling what they're bringing in around this house. So I'm slowly but surely trying to get my husband to help me clean, vacuum, and all that jazz, and dust and stuff to get rid of allergens. But it's a slow process. Use a fan because of perimental. I need one of those. This is amazing. I'm telling you, I love this one. I don't know what I did with my other one. This one's better than my other ones because it's very small. Like, I don't know if you can even hear it. Do y'all hear that? I don't know how much sound it makes. I use a lot of these. You know, my summer, if y'all were around with me during the summer, my summer deck day sprints, which is going to be on this upcoming summer, I have a lot of little fan apparatuses and all. So I try not to affect the audio, but your girl got to stay cool. Okay. And this little fan is nice because then I can walk around the house and not hold something, you know, but I have a few different things, but I like this one because it's rechargeable, so you don't have to worry about batteries and stuff. So I definitely recommend a little fan like this if you can, even just for around the house. It's not something I wear to work, but got to get your fan on. I'm telling you. Sci-fi series I'm reading for the Super Bowl. Oh, you already know how many pages I'm asked. How many pages? And well, I'll just look it up. Children. So why are you reading that for the Super Bowl? Children of Time series. I'm gonna look that up. I like a good sci-fi. You know, I'm reading my Enedia Core for. I don't think I even told y'all what I will be reading. I have not yet. I started this the other day, but The Lagoon by Dr. Enedia Core for. I got corrected the other day. So she's a doctor. I got to look up some more stuff, but she definitely has some interesting writing. Sci-fi fantasy. I like it. Gotcha. Also is How to Sell a Haunted House video spoiler free. Ooh. Do your hand? Yes. Hands free is where it's at. Oh, well, that's good. That's good. That was what I was trying to test. I don't want it to affect audio, but I gotta have a fan of some sort. I picked this one up. I normally keep it in another room, but I kept running around after I worked out this morning. And you know, it takes a while to cool down. And after you work out, if you get into the shower, it just takes longer. So anyway, I so I've been using this for a minute. Sorry, I'm trying to find a little timer here. Okay, come on. Ah, it's spoiler free. Spoiler free. That's awesome. I feel like if somebody's going to say do a spoiler video, make sure you list that in the title or somewhere so people can know. I think most people are pretty good about that, but just to, put that out there. Thank you. Thank you. It's definitely not a Chucky necklace. Finished a story in Africa Risen. It's pretty good so far. There you go. Okay. Yeah, that's apparently gives you a whole lot of different options. And then you can go and, research these authors later. And maybe if you want a bigger book. But you know what? You were talking about getting into a slump. So I think that's a really good option, an anthology for a slump, because you can be, you can pick up one. And then if you don't feel like it, go do some other stuff and come back without forgetting what the story was about, even if it's been like a week since you read it. So I think that's a good idea. It's legal, but I don't partake. Not my thing. I want to try CBD. Don't want to take pain meds anymore. My doctors don't have recommendations. There are so many types. Huh. I don't know about all the different types. CBD is definitely legal. I have tried CBD. I've tried like the hemp. I know they're not the same. I don't know exactly what the correlations between them are, but I don't know. I tried hemp and I didn't feel like it kind of worked for me. I was trying it for all sweating and all, it just didn't work. But my husband keeps saying I should try THC, and I just don't want to get involved in that madness. That's too much. I've never tried it. So to each his own and what you want, but there are options out there, y'all. Go Phillies. Go Eagles, man. Go Eagles. Next week, we're about to do the damn thing in one way or another. Y'all put some blessings for us, okay? Chunk of Courtney. I have it from the library and I have to take it back. How come? What is it? Hello. I want to read 8 books, and it's easier for me to keep reading if it's a series. So I picked 2, but unfortunately, the final book for Children of Time isn't out in the UK. Don't you hate that? Oh my gosh. I hate that that's the thing about series. I want it all to be out because I don't want to have to wait. So you want to read 8 books. Is it 8 books in this whole series? That's a lot. Final book was out in the US last year. See, you know what? I like series where you don't need to, where it does not build from one book to the next. Because let's say I don't have that last book, or I forget, I don't want to go back and reread, And then what if, you kind of lose interest? That's the thing of, how when you have a movie, the second or subsequent movies aren't as good as the first. So that's my concern, that it'll spoil the love that I have for maybe the first book. The book is getting really good. I've had it on my shelf for over a year. There you go. You don't need any good excuse to read a book by Black authors. Just do it. But if it's one you've been putting off, there you go. I missed you last night on Paco's VC for the Assassin's Blade. Oh, y'all getting some more spending. I love it. Our book discussion. Hello, now finished the book and I don't want any spoiler. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, avoid those videos. Sometimes if there's a book by somebody I know that we're doing like a read, what I'll do is I'll go and be like, I'll be back. Like I'll comment, I'll be back once I finished. I'm not done. Yep. A lot of people say CBD works. I didn't realize THC. Yes, you know what? I had to learn that too. THC is different than CBD, but they're different, but I guess one's drawn from another. And then there's hemp, which hemp is a plant, because you can have, like, I had some hemp soap. I had some socks made from hemp. There's a lot of different things with that. I'll be cheering against the. Hey, whatever works. Hey, as win or lose. At this point, I just want it to be done. Eagles, man, I admit. Hello. Oh, we just only did one. We're about to do another one. Welcome, 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 Adrian. Referring to the Children of Time book. Oh, okay, the big book. I get you. It's a 3-book series referring to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which is a 5, 6 really, but written by the same. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Courtney, MJ made me an Eagles fan. Nothing wrong with that. Got to be a fan of something, right? I'm a bit apathetic personally, but I like the wings and all the food and the comradeship and the parties that go along with it. I haven't missed all of them. I'm sure I'm about to do another one. Yep. Trying to get through a few comments first. Nooks and Classic. Big heart. I've tried the lotion for my hands last year and it didn't work, but my son gave me a sublingual and my back and hip pain eased up. I threw it away and don't know the name. Yeah, don't you hate that? I have hip drops and I didn't feel that they really worked for me, but I still have some, so I think I may try that again. But y'all got me rethinking if I should be looking between, like, researching again CBD and hemp. Then we'll go get into the differences betwixt sativa. Oh, that's a whole nother thing. Okay, we'll be all day adding in a whole other stuff. Hemp, CBD, and a bunch of other kinds. I can't figure it out. I also want to make sure there's no THC. Some CBD has a small. It's minuscule. I get what you're saying. I've seen that on packaging, but it's truthfully minuscule. I would say this: if you are buying it over the counter, because CBD is legal pretty much everywhere. But if you're able to buy the CBD, then that THC is so minuscule that it's kind of like a throwaway byproduct. It's like when you buy, how when you buy that non-alcoholic beer and it says may contain like 0.005% alcohol, but they sell it to minors. It's a minuscule amount. It doesn't even matter. So I wouldn't even worry about that. And the thing is, though, as doctors, doctors are about hardcore medicine. So when it comes to experimenting with CBD and especially THC, it's highly unregulated from what I've been able to glean. So it is experimentation. It's like self-medication. So it's up to you in figuring that out, but just be aware of that. Doctors will say no because pharmaceutical companies don't have their hand in it, and it's a money thing. So that's another thing. I get you. That's how I looked at it. But when I looked at CBD versus hemp, I don't think of it that way. But I also, when it comes to marijuana, I'm not against marijuana. It's not my thing because I'm not into altering your mind, because regardless of whether or not people say that it's a drug, it's natural, blah, 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 blah. It is mind altering and, it does have effects, but so does other drugs. If it was regulated more like a drug, like with prescriptions and things like that, because I have known people that it significantly helped. And to me, I'm all for helping people, So I'm not against it in that respect. It's just the regulation part, because people just go off the rails. It's a free for all, that type thing. So, but yeah, not for me. But also there's, you don't necessarily have to smoke it. Like there are powders you can mix in drinks. There's edibles, gummies or whatnot. There's like little bitty capsules, lozenges. Like I'm in New Jersey, so I know about this, but not from personal experience. Okay. But yes, there's things out there. You got to do your research. And then there's different strains for different things. And yeah, it's too much. I can barely get a hold of my regular medication. So indica makes me sleep. Yeah, I don't want to be experimenting with too much extra stuff. CBD is with the THC taken. Okay, there you go. See, Jigo has her thing. CBD, THC is taken out, decaf coffee. the VC. What is VC? What does this say? What does the VC stands for? I know you're talking about a discussion, but what is VC? Hard as tripping. Yeah, I don't want to be tripping. I can take any of that stuff. It will knock me out for ages, which really goes against my Jamaican side. That is hilarious. Yeah, just let's send me to happy hour, y'all. I'm good. It's more satisfying too, you know. Um, you have to watch out a little with CBD because it is unregulated. Some of them have enough THC to get you to pop a drug. Facts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. CBD doesn't get you high. THC is what tests positive on a drug test. Got to be aware of all that stuff, y'all. Yep, CBD does not get you high. It should not. Yes. Said I missed it. You can go back and watch the replay. Oh yeah, let me get to a sprint because we're gonna be talking about this. By the way, for anybody that has come up, we are not endorsing drugs of any type. We're just having a discussion about options for medical management. Fed side, a lot of fuss over CBD first started becoming popular, and they just don't do it. There's always signs in the hallways and stuff about it. Yeah. I think when the government can figure out how to regulate stuff and get their cut, then you'll probably start seeing a lot more drugs pop up, like CBD being more widely talked about, weed more universal when people can regulate it. Yeah, no narcotic in there. Definitely no narcotic. You can buy CBD on Amazon, but you got to make sure you get it from a source because people be diluting stuff all the time. Washed the dishes, started a load of laundry, talking about you know what? These days, Okay, like I said, I've never been into THC or anything like that, but I don't like that smell. It just smells dirty. But you can get it in pen and flavors and all this other jazz. So if you're not liking weed and you want to really do it, think of it as just THC. There's so many different forms, but yes, not my thing. Indiana, I feel like I'm missing out. Come to New Jersey. What, New Jersey, Colorado, I think Seattle, Jamaica. Still meal and the messaging was the same. Yeah, I agree. I mean, UK is not legal. Yep. Us Americans are off the chain. Voice chat. Oh, okay. I learned something new. Okay. Dinner time. Go eat. Eat. Let us know what you're going to get. Okay, Alan, we are so not. Okay, Alan, you are off the chain. Okay, y'all, let's get some reading done, okay? Bye, y'all. Oh, my God. Okay, let me put this in here. Oh, my God. Okay, chat. And happy reading, y'all. Okay. How did your reading go? I managed to do my nails. Now I just need to file them. Okay. Where are we at in the chats? I managed to do my nails, and I think I read like 3 pages. So, that's a start. That's a start. That's a start. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at in the chats for here. All right, here we go. So Alan said, don't get started on cocaine. We're not. And Jiga goes, really? Wow, I could go to dispensary to get the CBD, and that I'm sure is regulated, but I don't feel comfortable going to dispensary. THC is legal in Rhode Island. Oh, we're Rhode Island too. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, I think people need to kind of get over that fear when it comes to marijuana and THC, because I think it's going to be very much universal. I think the government's just been waiting to figure out how they can regulate it. Everything's about how they can get their money, get their hand in it and get some money via drug companies or the government. Yep, yep, yep. I mean, federally, it's only legal on the state level, which doesn't help me. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. And you can always go over state lines, but you may have an issue. So, but I say, you know what? If you're in the U.S., I don't know about other places, but if you're in the U.S., bide your time. It's coming. I'm getting used to seeing the weeds. I know it's crazy, and we still call it weed too, which is funny because I do the same thing. This place near us called the weed store, but but yeah, you definitely got to get used to that. But just keep in mind though, if it is something that y'all are trying to do, you don't necessarily have to do the whole flower. There are so many different variations, and that's something that I have definitely learned. I think in my head, I'm a little bit more on board, I guess, an advocate for it when it's not somebody going around smoking weed all day. Because that's my thought process. People are going to be just over in Walmart smoking weed, but people do the vape pens, people have the edibles, the lozenges. There's a whole bunch of different types. You never really know. EST is finally legal. Oh, really? I did not know that. Okay. Big Apple in the house, right? Okay. Federally legalized, partaking will be. That's the same thing with me in the medical community. I agree. I remember when I was in the military, when people would come back from vacations, there'd always be like a little drug test because people tend to do things when they go on vacation, especially to those Caribbean islands, and think that there's no repercussions when you come back, because that stuff stays in your system. About 30 days, I think, if you're, a big partaker in it. I think less if you're not, but, just to be aware of military folks in there. I don't understand why it's illegal on any level. They're not stopping most people who want to consume from consuming, plus they're missing out on tax. Exactly. And that's what I said. I think it's the idea of how to regulate it. I think that's kind of the big thing with them, how to get their cut. So everybody get their cut. Because if you go to those dispensaries, they are expensive compared to like if you were to get it on the street. However, you are getting, like the real thing when you go to dispensary and all the chains and all that craziness. I mean, they really do need to have some security because I do hear about dispensaries getting robbed and stuff like that. But yeah, I think once everybody figures out how to safely get their money and regulate it, then yep. But you got to bring your dollars. If you're trying to get it the legal way, you need to get your dollars in line because it ain't cheap. Reality is for people who can't handle drugs. Great love. It's the same way I feel about dry count. Oh my God, don't get me started, girl. So, or maybe get me started. So we have a dry county that's in the middle of, how Jersey, all these little beach towns because the shore's right there. You have some dry counties within the beach area. I'm like, really? But that's all right. They just say that you can't buy it. So you just bring it in. But it's like, hold up. You want me to go to the beach and you're saying that we can't buy alcohol? Like, what else am I doing? But my friend is always trying to, we have a dry city near us. And my friend is always trying to go because it's near her to go to dinner or something down there. I'm like, I'm not trying to go to that dry ass city, because I don't really be thinking about BYOB when I go places. And there's a lot of BYOB in New Jersey, which, it makes sense. It's definitely cheaper. But I don't really be thinking about that type stuff. So now when I go out with my friends, I start asking, hey, BYOB. It's just weird though to me of thinking of going to dinner and then immediately start thinking of alcohol. I don't know. It just seems like an odd concept of planning your alcohol ahead, and I like a little drinky drink. Don't get me wrong. I don't need it, but I like it. But I just feel like it's kind of like indicative of a problem that I immediately I start thinking about that because, I'm going out with my girls, we're going to be drinking. I was shocked when I saw marijuana dispensary trucks in Manhattan. Looks like ice cream trucks. Weed leaves painted on them. Oh, it's the ice cream truck marijuana. I'm all for y'all. I don't want any THC at all. I want to get away from the form of narcotic prescribed or not. I agree. I agree. And then that leads to another question with a lot of those things that they prescribe, like when it's narcotics for like really bad, deep pain, then you got to worry about the whole habit forming options. When I had my surgery and they kept trying to give me, I think it was codon, whatever, the long acting one. I was like, no. And they kept trying to push me to get it. Ooh, you're going to really need this. I'm like, why? I told y'all I don't want that. Like I've seen too many people with well intentions get hung up on some stuff, especially when people, have surgeries and, I don't know if y'all watched that show, Intervention. There's plenty of people that had an injury, and next thing you know, they're freaking addicts. I'm not trying to go down like that. So I was like, give me ibuprofen, and I'm gonna suffer through the pain. But they made me take that prescription, and I was just like, oh my gosh. But I took very limited amounts of that, and I wound up throwing most of it away. I didn't like how it made me feel. Joining late but ready to be productive. Hello, Leandra. Love your name. We're going to do one more 30-minute sprints after talking for a bit. So you are in time. Chapter 10, House of Eve. Are you enjoying it? 30 pages. Thanks for the sprint. Bye, Scorpio. 11% flipped for murder and made lunch. Ooh, what did you eat? What did you eat? Fun with this life. Hey, as long as we're having fun, that's all that matters. Once again, we are not condoning drugs. We are having a discussion about the legalization of marijuana and, people that get benefit from it. To each his own. Blah, blah, blah. I think it depends on the test. I think it stays in your hair for 7 years. 7 years? What drug is that? Is that why Brittany cut her hair off? No. 7 years? I've heard like 30 days for marijuana. But if you're not like an avid user, maybe like a week, maybe. But I don't know. I don't know. Kind I live as dry. I didn't think that was a thing until we moved here. Yes, yeah. I never encountered a dry county. I'm from Texas. You can buy your beer at the friggin' 7-Eleven, I moved here and I'm like, hold up. What do you mean I can't get alcohol here? And then even in like when I was in Pennsylvania, you buy liquor at like a state store. You buy like a case of beer at like a beer dispensary, but if you wanted like a 6-pack, you had to go to like a pizza place. I was just like, what the hell? Where am I living at? So I like in New Jersey, you can get all your liquor in one particular location, at least where I'm at. Right before you enter the county, there's an old liquor store that's called First Chance, Last Chance. Been closed? Oh no. You would think that right before it'd be like, hey, get all your liquor here because you're not getting it anywhere else. Ugh. You know what? But at least you can still drink it. Wouldn't you be upset if you had a place that you lived at and it was back in prohibition where you couldn't drink at all unless it's illegal, like drugs? I'd be pissed. So at least in these places that we're talking about, these dry areas, you can bring it in. But, Yeah. Sometimes I don't be thinking like that. I'm just like, let me go out and I'm gonna have some drinks. And I didn't realize, hey, I gotta buy them. What the hell? Yeah, it's messed up. Du, du, du. First time I heard about a dry city, ocean city mirror. Yeah. What? There we go. That's exactly the first time I heard about a dry city. I was like, what the hell? Yep, yep, yep. I had tomato soup and grilled cheese. Ooh, that sounds good. Tomato soup and ham and cheese sandwich is the bomb.com in dinner time, wintertime, y'all. Tell my doctor no oxy, no perks, no perks. I still have the same bottle of muscle relaxant that got filled in December. I only take it close to tears if I'm close to tears. Yep. Yep. And you did when you have other folks in the house, you definitely need to make sure you keep it out of range. I agree. Yep. I remember I had a surgery and they prescribed me some of those oxy pills, and that's the same ones I said I did not want, but they prescribed and they gave me, oh my god, 21 pills. I think I took like 3, I think, and I was just like, I'm not doing this. It's not. And then I found out that I put them somewhere, and then I always periodically count them. And then my husband, I found out he had taken 2. He said he had some back pain, but this was another time because it's just sitting there. I don't, my husband could take my meds or whatever. I don't care. But I was just the nature of just that being a narcotic scared the crap out of me because we watch a lot of those intervention shows. And I was like, you know what? I don't like the idea that this was something readily available to someone else in my house and that they took it and did not tell me. So I threw them all away. So now you don't even have that as an option because I'm just not trying to. I knew a nurse that got addicted to pills, and it's like, really? Not going down like that. Not me. No. Yep. Gingrid, we're on the same page. We're not trying to go down like that. I'm good. Give me some really good ibuprofen. Give me some drinks, and I'm gonna go to sleep. Sorry, I still got this shaky table. I'm clicking. Take me back to senior week. You're like, nope, not going there again, right? In PA, you can get beer, wine coolers at the market like Acme and ShopRite, and the hard liquor wine are there too. Ooh, you know what? When I was moving from Pennsylvania, this was a few years ago, it was a huge thing that there was an Acme they were opening up near us that was going to be able to serve alcohol. But the ones where I lived at didn't serve any of that. I was like, oh, I was peeved. But I caught on to the game. And then they be closing early, like 9:00. And that was during my young days where, you go out at like 10 or whatever. So you got a pregame. Nowadays, I'm old. I like a good happy hour and I could be home by 9, 10 o'clock. Somebody want me to go party late? That's like, dang, I need a nap. But yeah, things have definitely changed. But yeah, I don't like that whole dispensary. I gotta go certain times and certain places. The whole 6-pack at a friggin' pizza place just kind of threw me for a loop too. But whatever. Everybody getting their money. I can't remember to go to the liquor store. I can't imagine needing to go to 3. Yep. Yeah. I mean, well, depending on I'm not a huge hard liquor person, and I don't keep alcohol at my house. My husband doesn't drink. So when I go out, when I drink, I'm probably out with some friends or something. And what's funny though is that they recently actually opened a liquor store near my house. So I partake for a minute, and then I'm like, I'm drinking way too darn much every other day at that spot. So, but it was nice to have the novelty because I used to have to go 3 miles in either direction of my house to find the nearest liquor store if I wanted to drink. But now I just go out and drink with friends. Like tomorrow, have some drinks, call it a day. I don't really drink at home. But I do like, though, it's all in one location. So I don't have to worry about that. But, if you're like a beer or whatever person, then you already know where you're going. When I moved from New York to PA, I was surprised to find my wine 1 aisle away from my produce. Oh, really? I guess it depends on the store. Yeah. There's a place near me that has it's a grocery store that has liquor in it because a lot of them don't have like a liquor section or whatever. But anyway, there's like a it's like a whole section. It's kind of like a whole nother section of the store. Like, you have the whole produce department. Well, that's kind of separate from the other part. This one's like that. Like you go through like a door. It's attached to the is it an Acme? No, it's a ShopRite. I think it's a ShopRite. But it's a whole side section that you go through the arch and then bam, it's like a whole liquor store that's attached to it. So it's not right next to it, but it depends on how much of an area that they have and probably how much business they attract to it to have a whole nother section. So but I just like that I don't have to run all over to get something I need. I wish I was that way. I'd be skinnier if I could just drink on vacation. I drink a lot more on vacation, but I definitely like to drink. I drink like maybe once a week. I hang out with friends and I drink like once a week. So, but on vacation, like go get me at one of them all-inclusive resorts. I start drinking like 11 o'clock. But they water those things down. So you're not really getting a whole lot of alcohol content, but yeah. I'll drink all day. TBR0, I'm loving it. TBR0, what's that? Oh yeah, we get to get this last sprint. First time I saw alcohol sold not in a liquor store. I was in Virginia. They had alcohol in the gas station and in Walmart. You're like, yeah, give it all. I do think the liquor stores and the gas stations are funny. They're common in Alabama. See, in Texas, I wouldn't say that some of the parts, because all Texas is not created equal, and I have not been all over, but the liquor stores are sometimes it's like a liquor cabinet or something, it's not a full store. But don't you love it? I like options. Just like with food, you want liquor options too. Let me find this timer here while I'm rattling my mouth off. Found it. Stop. Let me get my shared screen on. It's a lot of clicking, y'all. Let's see. I don't think a liquor store is a little funny. They're common in Alabama. I live in Wisconsin, so we know alcohol. Y'all need alcohol in that cold friggin' state. You probably buy by the caseloads out there because there's a lot of rural areas, so you got to stock up there. Oh, for sure. I'm all for you. At a vacation resort, the drinks are free. I start exactly. And they're going to water them down. Like, I don't know about non-inclusive places, like if they have bars on site, but those non-inclusive resorts, like in the Caribbean, they water that stuff down. It's no way I can have 6 drinks and I'm not having a buzz. There's no way. And that's what happens, so I start around 11 and I just do a slow drink. I'm not gulping, but I do a slow drink pretty much all day, and then I may ramp up like around 8-9 o'clock. Make sure I'm toasty and get a good night's sleep. But I mix and match and order anything I can think of. The Walmart in town I grew up has a mini Walmart next to it that is just for alcohol. Dang, that's serious there. Oof. You must be having some good business if you got a mini Walmart that's in business like that. That's awesome. They can sell beer and wine at the gas station is that Massachusetts? Okay, well, there you go. Y'all got some options. Y'all want to get your drink on, okay? All for that. Enjoying yourself. Why not? Life is short. Not that you have to drink. I know we're talking about alcohol, but I don't want anybody to be under the assumption that I'm saying you have to drink to have a good time. But, if you want to, have at it. When I moved, they just lifted the law that prohibited to sell booze on Sunday. Ooh, that's another thing, the whole Sunday thing. I feel kind of weird, truthfully, when I'm in other places and it's not a liquor store buying alcohol on Sundays, because I don't know. Like I don't want to ask because they're like, "Ooh, look at this chick. She can't have a day without drinking," you know. But yeah, it's kind of weird when you can't buy it on Sundays. I don't think about that. Like I feel like if a liquor store is open, then I'm just going there. But if I'm on the grocery store or a convenience store, like when I go home to Texas, I'm like, "Ugh." I gotta ask my family. I'm like, are we? Can I get this? I don't want to be looking like a lush on the Lord's day, you know. Yeah, that's some interesting laws out there. Okay, y'all, let's get this last 30 minute sprint on. I'm actually read because my nails are mostly filed down. Okay, happy reading. Hold up, let me get this in here. Happy reading, y'all. Oh, didn't realize I was not on mute. Okay. I. You can't buy alcohol after 9 p.m. or before 6 a.m. That's rough. See, I hate that you have to think in advance. That's my big thing. I'm not necessarily thinking about alcohol when before I decide to go drink it sometimes. Unless I'm going to the store and planning it, then it's kind of like on a whim. So either way, you got to think about it in advance, y'all. Do what you got to do. We can buy on Sunday. That's good. I was finishing a night shift and walked into Walmart to buy a few things when the couple in front of me was throwing a fit because apparently you can't buy booze after 2 a.m. That's late. They were really thinking late. I wonder if they were already out and was just trying to extend the party, or if they just was like, hey, let's drink at 2 a.m. I love the banner that says definitely drink responsibly. I agree with drinking responsibly. Still working, but I'm on page 34. Okay, keep at it. Keep at it. Do schoolwork for the day. I did 4 things. You know what? 4 is better than 0. So good job. Good job. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so what is everybody else doing for the rest of the day? That was the last sprint for us. I think I'm hungry. That's what I am. I'm going to read some more. I know that. And probably have some popcorn. I think I may call in my husband for reinforcements. He left the house today to go to work. They're actually making him and his crew go into work a couple of days out of the week, and everybody's groaning, oh, we don't want to go to work. They got all this real estate. They got to have people in it. Apparently, a few of his coworkers have moved during the pandemic. A few of them have had babies, and now they're upset that they actually have to leave the house and find babysitters. It's like, come on now. I feel no sympathy. But he left, so I'm going to see if he's going to pick up dinner. Last spread. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I thought the allergies were gone, y'all. Gosh. Last sprint it said don't do drugs. Yes, don't do, you know what? I should have a caveat to that. Don't do illegal drugs, because there's a lot of legal drugs out there. I take Vicodin and Percocet for two different surgeries. Never again. Oh yes, watch yourself when it comes to anything beyond an aspirin. I rethink if I want to take, especially if any of it has been featured on Intervention or any of those other drug shows. I talk too much smack about too many things to become an addict, y'all. I'm just saying. Ah, just working. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Keep it up. You got a few more hours left. I didn't even know. I like to be responsible in some areas. Do schoolwork for like 3 hours and then keep reading and crocheting. There you go. Get that dog sweater going. Dog will be cold soon enough. Be kicking her husband out the house during he needs to. This is my time because oh my God, this thing keeps moving. I swear it's not me. I'm not like moving. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, I work 12-hour shifts, so I don't work every day. And I'm used to having the house to myself up until the pandemic. So it's been a few years, but I was used to having the house to myself because I don't believe you need to spend every waking hour in contact with your spouse. I think it's good. Let them miss you a little bit. Have your own me time, right? And I was used to having the house to myself. I would clean, read, talk on the phone, do my own little thing. And then he's been working from home the last few years. And he's like, oh, you're too loud. Oh, don't come in here, And I am a bit resentful of you're sitting there claiming you're working while you're playing video games. And I'm sitting here cleaning this house by myself. I didn't make all the mess. So it is much more amicable for me if you are not here while I do the things that I would normally do. Otherwise, I don't want to be doing all that stuff. So, and then he tends to interrupt. Like I'll be sitting there trying to read or talk on the phone, and he's like, "You're talking too loud," or he wants to come talk to me. But when I go talk to him, it's I'm working, you're disturbing. So when he goes to work, that's his time. He actually enjoys his coworkers and being at work. So it's only a few days out of the week, like maybe 2 days. So he can get out the house. I think it's good for him. They make a whole day of it. They all decide what day they're going to go to work because everybody does like little shifts or whatever, I guess, or different days. And they go to lunch and all that stuff. So it's a good time because he doesn't leave the house. I hang with more people by far than him because I got a few different like girly groups I call him I hang with, but he doesn't do any of that. So work it is. But I think he can bring me dinner on the way home. Yes. Good afternoon. Relax and catch you on sprints. Yes, I'll definitely be on sprints later. Bye, Pat. Bye, Pat. Brittany is doing sprints at 5:30. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I'll probably be on that. Might put it on in the background. I'm gonna get some reading done now too. That's tomorrow. I'm gonna check. Hungry. Also order pizza. Good, and cook my dinner early. Chicken breast stir fry. That sounds delicious. Oh, so I will be sprinting on. Let me double check. Don't let me out here. Sprinting on Thursday at 5 p.m. Y'all. That's the 9th. So if you've been on my buddy sprint with friends before, I'll just automatically send you a link and you can come in if you want or not if you don't. So just up to y'all. Let me know if you're interested. It's happening tonight. Okay, we'll be seeing Brittany then. I'm a lot more productive when my husband isn't home. I don't care if he comes home early on Fridays, but if he stays late on Monday, it drives me nuts. You got to get your system on. I agree. I need to get back to my schedule. He travels for his job. Yeah, it's nice to have some time. Like I said, that space between spouse, I think it's healthy. Thanks for checking. Awesome. Gonna get a Chinese in a bit. Oh, Chinese food. Ooh, that does sound good. I love Chinese food. My husband hates it. Whenever he's like, hey, what are we having for dinner? You want to eat out? I always say Chinese food. So he always is like, nope, no Chinese food right up front. Yeah, what are you gonna get, Pat? I am all about the chicken teriyaki sticks. I love Get a little egg roll, and then maybe the lo mein. Nothing wrong with that. All right, we're gonna get out of here after we find out what Pat's gonna be eating. So thanks for spread. No problem. Thank y'all for coming. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. So, like I said, 5 p.m. EST on Thursday, I'll be sprinting with friends. I believe I have a video out. Oh, when is that anyway? I have a video out coming out on Friday for the Billy Porter memoir. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, I didn't even do this. So on 6 p.m. on Saturday, 6 p.m. EST, I actually have a buddy read we're going to be discussing for Inedia Corfor. It's going to be Chatty, the Mad Chatterer for Binti, which I need to start because I haven't read any of these. But we're going to be discussing this. If y'all are interested, Saturday, 6 p.m. EST on my channel. Thanks as usual. Oh, bye, Mom. I'm going to call you after this, by the way, Mama. So keep the phone handy. Thank you. No problem. No problem. Thank y'all for coming. I enjoy speaking with y'all on Tuesday, keeping me company. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, you got the Singapore. I love those. Oh, now you got me wanting that. I like those. I don't have it very often, though. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Pat has some good food. Lot for reading done. I'm hooked on this book and gonna finish it. Okay, you can do it. Get it done. Get it done. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you for coming. Oh, I gotta catch up on y'all videos too. I'm gonna read a little bit, then I'm gonna get on BookTube and check out y'all videos. Thank y'all for coming. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. Have a good day.